Okay, we've worked on a lot of things, all right? We worked on the Uchimata last time. Now we're going to work on something now that a lot of you have done before, but if I say it in Japanese, so the judo way is, you probably wouldn't be familiar with it unless you did judo. It's called the Ura Nage. It's for most of us that don't do judo, it's basically the belly to back suplex. As wrestlers, we know what this is, all right? And judo, they take it off to the side and it's a real gentle throw. For wrestling, Greco-Roman style, or freestyle, or freestyle, or the way the Europeans say it, we don't do it as, off to the side. We do it either straight over. We do it to the side sometimes, but it's done with a back step, all right? So I'm going to teach you how to get in a control position. You've seen this technique actually executed in the octagon. Unfortunately, he beat me to it. The Beast beat me to it when he threw Anthony Macias with this, and I promise you I'll tie the score with this. I'm probably passing as long as I have my UFC career, cooking. All right. To get to the rear, getting behind your opponent. All right, remember we worked on the duck under? You can use that in setting up the Ura Nage, or the belly to back suplex is what I preferably will call it. All right, since most of you don't really care to remember things in Japanese. But there's nothing wrong with learning in Japanese because some of you guys are really traditional. Okay, you got a guy tied up with you. This works really well if you have the double inside position. All right, what I'll look to do is get inside position like we worked on before, and I'll change levels. I'll pop and duck up under here, all right? And I'll lock my hands together, all right? Let me swing around a little bit so you can see this. We'll stay it right here. Now, we work the Ura Nage, or the belly to back suplex. You don't have to have the arms, but it is preferable, all right? I prefer to have the arm to protect myself against any type of counter. All right. Now, if your feet are outside of his feet, it ain't happening. All right. I want to have my, at least one of my feet in between his. All right. I can be locked here. All right. And what I want to do, like we worked before on the back arch, I step in. All right. I step in and I pop up. Now, the person being thrown, you feel yourself getting lifted and you can't quite get back face to face with him and get your hips away, and if you pretty much figure you about to get thrown, don't freak out. You want to tuck your chin to your chest and keep your chin to your chest so that you will guarantee that you won't, get cranked, your neck won't get cranked. I don't know if anybody getting a neck broke during, getting thrown in the Ura Nage, but I mean, let's just say, you might get a severe neck sprain. And hey, it may even knock you out. Then you gotta wait 30 days to fight again, according to most states' applicable laws in competition when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. All right, I'm in here like so. Now when I throw this, I'm gonna pop with my hips, and that's gonna bring him up and over, all right? Now mind you, this is one of them techniques that you may not necessarily get a submission on, but it sure as hell impresses the judges. All right, I'm here. Now, when I step in, I'm gonna practice a few times. I step in and I lift, okay? I step in, I use my hips, and my hips lift. My arms aren't lifting, my arms are holding him there, all right? My arms are holding him there. He'll tell you, I'm not lifting with my arms. I'm just securing him to my body because I want him to be a part of me for the time being. His feet will go flying up like this, all right? In Greco-Roman wrestling, freestyle wrestling, it's 5, and if they go straight over, usually the blades will hit first on the mat, and you'll hit douche, or, if a judo, you'll hear a palm. His blades hit flush on the mat, freestyle and Greco-Roman, it's a touch fall, all right, which means you win the match, all right? So I'm in here like this. I hope he ain't been eating no beans or anything, all right? You'll find out. I'll step in, and I'll pop my hips. This time I'm gonna throw him, all right? Now remember, we've been working on the back arch. You're not scared to throw it. Don't fall flat on your back, all right? I'm here, I step. All right? I tend to let go to let him roll through, protecting my uke. I'm not trying to hold him there to get any unnecessary pressure on his spine. All right, this is just for training purposes. Mind you, look what we're working on. We're working on a 1 1/4 inch, maybe 1 1/2 inch. Look like more like 1 1/2 inch padding. Okay, that's fine. You don't need a crash pad to do this. All right, you got nice thick mats. If you got wrestling mats, you might want to get a crash pad, but get used to it, because when you're competing, getting used to competing or throwing this on a crash pad, you'll always have that comfortable mindset of being thrown like that. And then when you actually have to get in a competition venue and get thrown, and it's not a crash pad, you may not do your break fall right, or you'll freeze up. The biggest thing to remember, if you're getting thrown and there's nothing you can do about it other than take the ride for all 3 seconds or 2 seconds, whatever it is, relax. Okay? You notice he relaxed. He's fine. Funny looking, but he's all right. All right, once again. Okay, I do it a few times. I do it like 2 or 3 times. Now I get my hips in, here, 3, and then after this I throw. And he's fine. All right, I'll do it one more time. I'll do it the same here. The other way you saw, here. All right. Now, the Ura Nage is, like I said, it's a competitor's throw as far as Greco-Roman wrestling. All right. We've worked on a lot of throws today. Well, not a lot. We worked on some really tricky throws. The next time we work on some throws or something like that, we'll be teaching you, something that may lead into a submission. My throws are meant to get you past the guard. All right, I don't want to be in the guard with anybody. If I have to, I'll work on getting out. For the most part, I want to be in a dominant position, staying in good position, taking him off balance, using the execution of the technique, and dominating the whole fight. If the fight goes the distance, I want them to understand that I was the general in this ring. I was the one in charge. Okay? So be prepared to go the distance for a fight. I'm always prepared to go the distance and then some in a fight. This is Shonie Carter. Has been working with you on throws. We're going to take the tape out now and let you do a little practicing of these throws. And you come back to the next tape. All right? We'll have some slick little stuff for you.